This is CGTN, China Global Television Network.
Now, Tunisia is seeking to restore 2.2 million hectares of degraded lands by the year 2030. This is after increased destruction over the last few decades. It has also started a national program to plant over 2 million trees in areas affected by fires. Here's CGTN's Adnan Shaushi with the details.
In the summer of 2021, 25,800 hectares of forests were burnt in Tunisia. Wildfires were linked to extreme drought and heat waves. Now thousands of volunteers are joining the national campaign to plant millions of trees in the North and Northwestern regions. The operation will also target desert areas in the south, where desertification is degrading dryland ecosystems.
Solid Green NGOs and Tunis Cleanup NGOs. We are organizing so far like many operations of planting trees all over the countries. Those lands, mainly the lands that was burned like a few years ago, and actually we do monitor those lands with the ministry, and if there was no natural regeneration of the trees, we do organize operation, and also we do the follow-up needed right after that.
We are rebuilding biodiversity to combat climate change and desertification while regenerating burnt forests.
The National Observatory of Agriculture says the burnt forest areas saw an increase of 322% in 2021 compared to the same period of 2020. Every weekend, environmental activists travel to remote mountain regions to take part in this large-scale reforestation operation.
Our objective is to plant up to 10,000 trees every weekend. Despite the cold, the rain, the wind and extreme weather conditions, we are determined to replant our country. I encourage everyone to join us.
Hopefully, we've contributed to preserving nature. We cannot live without trees.
The Forest and Pastoral Reforestation Department at the General Directorate of Forestry in Tunisia announced that the state and the civil society have achieved 25% of the reforestation effort since the start of the program on the second Sunday of November 2021.
We have achieved 25% of our objective, which is planting 2 million trees. Reforestation kicked off in November because the rainy season started late. It will be stepped up in February and March to achieve 80 to 90% of the national reforestation campaign. The NGO Towns Cleanup is operating in many areas affected by wildfires.
Tunisian authorities have signed 550 agreements with associations, civil society organizations, as well as schools, youth centers, farmers, and private firms willing to take part in the ambitious national reforestation project to combat desertification.
In partnership with the Environment and Agriculture departments, the NGOs Solid Green and Tunis Cleanup aim to plant 12 million trees in Tunisia over the next 5 years. Environmental experts assert that tree planting helps to fight climate change and desertification. Adnan Shaushi, CGTN, Tunis.